Okay, the last quatrain of Emmett Till, and I feel a little badly, though there's no control over it, that just as we're moving into really, really dark literature is when we can't be together in the room. And don't let it depress you out there. Keep up your spirits, go for a walk, get outside. But, it seems nice to think back about the superficiality of Judy Jones and Dexter Green, and a little bit of the Robert Frost, which has its highlights, and and also depressing stuff. But we're moving into some dark stuff, and we have a short story coming up about lynching that is really a tough one. So when we do the James Baldwin story, brace yourself before you read it. But Emmett Till, and I'm going to try to post some pictures and some more information inside this video. Emmett Till was a boy from the north, Chicago, who went down south to visit some family. And he was accused of whistling at a white woman, so some white men killed him. They didn't hang him from a tree, but it's considered one of the last lynchings. A small mob giving out their own version of justice, which there's nothing just about mob justice. And Emmett Till's mother famously gave her beaten and drowned son an open casket funeral so the world could see. And some black media newspapers picked it up, and then a few months later more mainstream newspapers picked it up, and finally the rest of the world was like, okay, America, you got to stop allowing white people in the South to kill black people whenever they want to and get away with it. So, very important moment in American history, Emmett Till's mother's choice to give her son an open casket funeral and bring attention, more attention, put it right in everybody's face. And I'm going to try to put a picture in, actually I'll try to put it in right here. And I recognize that as disturbing, but it is a fact. Last quatrain of the Ballad of Emmett Till. After the murder, after the burial, Emmett's mother is a pretty-faced thing, the tint of pulled taffy. She sits in a red room, drinking black coffee. She kisses her killed boy, and she is sorry. Chaos in windy grays through a red prairie. Her son was killed in the South. She's north. The prairie would connect them in the Midwest. She sits in a red room, the red of blood, drinking black coffee, the blood on the black people. Kisses her killed boy, and she is sorry. Every mother feels guilt when a child dies, whether she had anything to do with it or not, or could have prevented it. It doesn't matter. It's the way it is. Chaos in windy grays. The black and white combine to make gray, and there's chaos between the races through a red prairie. Blood, and she's trying to set this issue, in a way, on fire. So, Gwendolyn Brooks, an African-American poet, takes this issue, and artists did paintings of it. Emmett Till was not only covered in the news, but again covered in art interpretations like this of the mother's grief, to bring attention to and to get at the horror and depth of lynching, which we will talk more about when we get around to the James Baldwin story, Going to Meet the Man.